A very good morning today. How is everybody? So how'd you like your trip to St. Germain's Amethyst Castle? Pretty wonderful, huh? So I want to remind anyone who comes in, and if you do want a message, you need to ask for it. Just that you signed in, I don't go ahead and give you a message. You need to say, I would like a message. So let's see here. Few people here. All right, let me say good morning to Chase and Christina and Barbara Ward. Good morning. Hope you're feeling better. And Carol, good morning. Shailene, good morning. Kathy Marino, Carrie the World Traveler, Anik, and that looks like that's it for now. So, I pulled a card for all of us today. Yes, we are going to receive messages from Mother today. I'll put it on this side if I get my hands turned the right way. There we go. Let your light shine. I thought that was a pretty profound message. Now farther away I can see there's kind of a face in here. So maybe this is mirroring our I am present, huh? Isn't that beautiful though? So as we're going through today, you can root yourself down into your root, move through your chakras, and allowing them to radiate just as much light as they can. Yeah. Oh, look, I see eyes up here too. Let me look at that closer. They're petals. But isn't it interesting how you see different things in unique patterns? The pattern, that petal looks exactly like the one above it, but not here, at least to me. So, let your light shine today. Maybe there's someone other than you that certainly needs it, but maybe you'll run into someone that would like to experience it also. All right, so let's do our set up energy. And we're going to ask for Mother and Father to come sit down within each of our hearts. And today we'll call in all the phylums of the angels and the ascended masters. And we'll reach out to all those universal beings who happen to be walking by and feel our vibration. And as long as they're on their light path, they're welcome to come and to sit with us for a few minutes anyway. And hopefully that we can all offer light and brighten their day. And especially here in this moment, I want to give prayers to the families of the 3 children and the 3 adults that were injured yesterday, and they're passed on to be with God. And to their families, and to let angels be around them to keep them always in a hug and safety that somehow can begin to help ease the tears. And yet, more beyond that, we ask for our land to find a way to give up the need for power through guns. And I thought about it this morning, and I think that's what we need to do, is we have to release the power that a lot of people in our world, especially that are in our government, have a power about a gun. And our safety lies within our hearts, let's remember. And so that's my prayer out into this world. For other places that don't have this issue, They don't allow guns to be carried or to be held by individuals. So let's make our statement. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. Take a breath. Just imagine and feel your inner channel and all the light that's pouring in it down into the earth and back up again from the earth. You want to begin to own that unity that you have deep within your consciousness. Because what we're doing here is raising consciousness. And the more you can become awake and aware of every little piece of you, the more you're going to raise that consciousness in your energy field. So let's start today becoming aware of that channel. This image shows it a little bit. But, it comes from above your crown, down below your feet, actually into the earth. And both ends receive energy from the heavens and the world. So the clearer that we can have our chakras be, the more effectively that which we live and receive by. That's much better. Did you feel our grouping all became lighter? Good. Remember, there's no worries here. There's so much light and love here to be within and surround everyone. And Saint Germain, whose castle we went to yesterday, wanted me to remind you again that in his green books, number 3 is the Bible that tells you how to be with thoughts, gives you almost a thought for everything. You don't have to get the whole series. Book 3. Read it over and over and over again until it becomes that within you, if you choose. All right. Oh, there's Prime 3 who has come. Good morning. Prime 3, MKZ. All right. We're ready for a party of illumination. Remember how we work? One message, while it's yours and you bring it, we share them all. And for anyone who hears one that might work for me if I do that, we give permission to do that because that's our basis. So, Mother will mostly talk today. If it's not a door opening, then by now you know then it's an angel communicating. All right. So we will begin. And this is for Chase. All right, Chase, I open the door and I go in a room that, if it's not a closet, it's a dressing room, because there are outfit after outfit after outfit. So the question I present is, so what is this message? And there are beautiful hue of lights. It's not just one light. It's just an evolving amount of beautiful colors, the hue in the room. So I want to pick out a dress, and the color is peach. Now, I don't really know if you ever wear peach, but it is for you to begin to determine, what does the color peach bring out in you? What is it saying of you to the world when you go into the world with peach on? So see what message that brings you, and then I pull out a silk blouse of blue, electric blue, and a matching skirt. Not that it's still blue, but something that goes with it. And see yourself in this color. And wow, what a difference. It's a different message. And I think this is what they're wanting you to begin to study, is the power of color. That electric blue silk blouse is dynamite on you. You know, I'm also blue color. And you can switch to a yellow and you can see there's a reverence that comes over you as you connect into the wisdom. So you have all these offerings of different outfits they're bringing you. So perhaps in a quiet time you can sit and place the different clothes on and get to know yourself. And when what works and when what doesn't work is going to be the process. But it's also becoming aware of the consciousness of things and the determination of the colors that they hold. Everybody should ask themselves, what color is their house? If it's one that you have the determination factor. And feel that house, and then see that house with a different color. And how does that change? All these things are growing your sensitivity, your intention, your ability to perceive as we move along. All right, thank you, Chase, for that. All right, Christina, good morning. So as the door opened, I see you in a windstorm. Your hair is just blowing, and you're trying to catch it. And I wonder, are you catching your hair or are you catching the wind? What is the storm that's blowing around you? Let me see if I get shown an answer to that question. So I get shown an image which the words I'm going to give it are refinement. And then I'm going to see another image of you, like in the beginning with the wind blowing, lost. And it is you that must determine the separation. And why is it one or the other? Why can there not be one that is at peace and in unity within the self? So I hear that perhaps you think the one with the wind blowing is wild. I don't get that. I think it's a loss. But you can work with it, because this is the message that's coming for you to determine this place where it's showing you how to unite the truth of who you are versus being one or the other. This is what has you in a holding pattern on evolving, because one doesn't want to get forgotten and one's not sure it's good enough to do it. And you need to find the balance and the union. Many blessings. All right, Christina. All right. Good morning, Barbara. Yes, Shamote Temple. So Mother opens the door. Niente. I'm on the prairie land, and there is a single tree. And I can see you in a lifetime that you were a young male and you did the test of hanging from the tree with sharp things in your chest. I'm going to use the word agony and yet bravery. Mhm. There is a part of you today who hasn't really grasped the depth of that gift of that lifetime. Bravery, courage. And the word that's going to be coming as you evolve this is a freedom. A freedom. It's light. It's not settled in yet. And you need to release all thought of torture. Let that move. For that's the one deep inside that's holding you from that freedom. So it's torture, bravery, courage, into freedom. Ha! There's a teacher, a male, older, perhaps a chief I see at the young man. And he would sing prayer while the young one of you was doing this exercise. Remember, you are always loved, always held in the highest light. Allow today, like the card says, to allow your light to shine. Be introspective about this lesson. Glean from it all that you can, for it has been done in that lifetime for now, for your strength. There's the word, for your strength. Many blessings, Barbara. Okay. All right, we'll move on along here. Oops. All right. Shailene, good morning. All right, next one that requests. Let's see. Good morning, Kathy. Don't see yours either. Let's see Kathy's. Nope, I just see a blessing. So thank you for the blessings. But remember, if you want a message, you need to let me know you would like one. So we're here with Carrie, the world traveler. All right. Uh-huh. Interesting. This day I see 3 doors open. So what I'm hearing is you must choose one, 2, or 3. And I'm going to describe number 2. So I assume on some level, perhaps that you chose number 2. So on this door, it is said very clearly to you that while you are a traveler, not only of the earth, but of many locations, know that your home is on earth. And why you are here and where you have been called to be is here upon earth. So, never let it be that you travel to discover where you would like to be, for your calling, your destiny is here upon the earth. And there will be many travels, but always to return home to help bring peace and harmony to this which is why you're here. Many blessings. Now, all right. Annie, good morning. A lot of good mornings. Here's Kathy Marino. May I please have a message? All right. Question number. So if I open this door, I see the ocean. And I feel a longing in your heart about the ocean. It's either that you are sad that you can't be near there, or that you are sad that you lost something there. Or maybe you can remember the lifetime of Atlantis where you were there. So I'm going to say to you, it's going to depend on what level of consciousness in the moment that you're sitting. The time you spent in Atlantis, you were a great, I will call it a philosopher. You might not understand that now, but you were one who resolved situations and saw realizations. And it's a gift you miss. You miss being that one who was the helper. You see? So perhaps the message here is for you to find some way today to be that helper, even if it's simply for you. Be the philosopher, that which can see beyond the illusion. You know, there are 4 truths to every situation. We must learn to look at them and decipher them, and then choose what's best for us in the moment. So perhaps there are choices in front of you, and the philosopher of you would like to take a moment and look at them, feel them, sense them. How will it feel to be that, do that? And then look at one of the others and the same thing. And harmony will be found with that which is the choice for this moment. May not always be, for in this moment it will. Many blessings. All right. Good morning, Prime 3. You do not want a message? Oh, yeah, there it is. Here you go. All right, Prime 3. Sorry that I missed you on Sunday. It was. But thank you for understanding. So, this is a large door that opens, which speaks to me of an ancient time. maybe twice your height, and arched. hmm And as we walk through this doorway, we see a multitude of shaded mountains in different colors. It's like a magical place. And yet within you, very powerful. Interesting for one to be like who you are, and yet you have power connected to this image. So you must ask yourself, what is that? What is that about? Just like the door was larger. Is it the largeness of what this land offers? Is it the beauty and as soon as I see one color, I look and there's another. For it is a welcoming trance for you. It's like I could feel you being pulled inside. So I would sit with this if I were you and observe. Does it once again pull you inside? And if so, why? And where to? Why and where to? For you see, the power isn't in a place, or in a way, or in a color. The power of who we've all become is from within that heart flame. So, here's a good question for you. When you open that large door, can you feel the power? When you look out over these beautiful mountains in various colors, you feel, again, power. So I ask you, what is power to you? And how does the power of your heart flame feel? Can you go there? Can you feel it? In a blessing. Very interesting. It's almost as if you had locked it away where no one else could find it. All right. So I stepped away from it. Did I do Kathy already? Yes. All right. MKZ. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Let me see what I have for you. And if I'm wrong, Kathy, and I didn't get to you, make sure you write in again at the bottom. All right, MKZ. Namasha. So, as I open the door here, I find myself underwater with you. Very fascinating. You seem comfortable, and you're attempting to show me something. Isn't that interesting when I'm here to show you something? Fascinating. And you're going over to a boulder, I would say, and pointing out crystals that are there. So I take your hand and I take you up and out of the water, and I show to you all the crystals of the existence of the crystalline grid, that which constitutes the energy of Mother TheoSophia. Oh, so while you were attempting to show me just such a small speck, I will show you the enormity of it all and ask you to expand more, to go deeper, to let your light shine. There's more yet that any of you can conceive of. It's not a gem or a crystal that you can hold in your hand, not what you're seeking. It's out and beyond that which you even know as the earth. It's out and beyond that which you even know as the universe. It is out and beyond even that, beyond that which you can know. So this is about giving up limited thinking. In that moment, I'm taken to your heart and the heaviness it has. And sometimes perhaps you say to yourself, is this all there is? And the answer will always be no. There's always more to stretch you and your consciousness to have an awareness of that which is your fulfillment, of why you're here, of why you breathe, of why you see. Yes, it's called growth. Lessons to you, MKZ. Okay. Joanna M. Glad to see you here this morning. All right. Oh. So immediately I see a door open here for you. And the intention is to bring you understanding. And my hesitation of speaking is there are a lot of images being shown to me of lives that you have lived. No, they're not always for me to speak to you, but to help me understand the message that I will bring to you. And the word is purposeful. Just contemplate that for a moment. Purposeful. Why does something become purposeful? Perhaps it's because it is the lesson for the next piece of your puzzle, to experience it and to embrace it and to love it, so then you can be released to learn then the next lesson that lies for you. So let this moment in your life be purposeful. You need not even know why. All you need to understand is you are light and you have an endless, bountiful love. And you have a vow and commitment to grow and to become the greatest love you can be. So therefore, let this moment be purposeful. Enjoy each day and bring joy. Laugh with happiness and joy inside your heart. And let your feet be quickened. And let your eyes pop open every day wondering, well, what's going to happen today? Perhaps today's the day I understand. And there is a new lesson for me that will come sooner than you think, my friend, when you become purposeful. Many blessings. Marby. Yeah, Shailene thanks him. I see you wrote it down. Okay. Let's do Marby. I was reading what Chase said. That's funny. I just needed to move away for that one moment. All right, let's go, Marby. All right. Show me. So as we open this door, my friend Marby, we walk into a cabin. It's in order. I can feel a fireplace. But I can also feel, I see no one else but you in a chair. There's not only a loneliness, but a heaviness. You are quite the frontier woman and have great abilities and capacity to make things work. And this is about that which is missing. And you know what I think is really missing? At least what I'm feeling is to love you, to appreciate you, to feel empowered by how God does work through you. I can think of others who are in a cabin in another place and they're starving and lost and wanting to be mad and angry. This is not what I see here with you. There is a peace. But what you aren't doing is loving you for that peace you bring, for that food you bring, for that relationship you have with the animals that are outside, and the trees and the nature and the little people. And it's powerful, Marby. So when you get a moment, take a moment. And see if you can find that place within you that is a powerful woman in love of God within you to manifest. Many blessings. All right. So here Chase is saying, she just looked at her peach dress. Whenever I put that on, I have so much vitality and good energy. Telling my dress I look forward to summer. Well, Chase, did you try putting the blue one on? I want to hear what that had to say. Okay. So Shailene is asking for her message. Let's see from what Barbara says. Come back. Very nice. She's going to listen to it many times. Okay. Shailene. All right. So we're going to open a door and we find you ill in a bed asking God to take you. And I say this to you again, here now, for this has happened many times. So here's the lesson. This is time. You must choose life. And in that, every time throughout your lifetimes, you will be given them the understanding to choose life and to choose freedom and to go for it. There's always the heaven, from heaven, God's love to overcome anything. Miracles do happen. So for this, they want you to stop placing yourself in different ways in a situation where you are caught. I want you to immediately unzip it and step once again out onto the life path, knowing that you can be whomever you want to be. You can see and make the light shine through you. And you can feel healthy and energetic and have all that you ever wanted. Let it be so. For the door waits for you to be opened. Many blessings. All right. Oh, so I'm seeing you asking for a message, and then I'm seeing you thanking. Okay. Oh, so you do have a love the ocean. Very good. And Carrie says, awesome. Thank you. Did I lose my place? Jeanine says, very powerful. Money to open the door. Let me see. Joanna M. Did Margie. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, there are some very profound messages today. Let me show you this. The last one. What time are we at? Yeah. Well, and if you're someone who likes to take part in all of them, you're going to be a busy person. My goodness. So let's first take care of our own, and then set aside. You can always come back here and listen again. But wow, such profound experiences as always. Is there any other questions from anybody? And Abasha. So now we understand. Let your light shine. Yeah. A lot today about the light and the empowerment. So now I'm going to pull a second one, since that feels like that was like right on for today. I have flower power coming in for a message. Wow, look at this one. Grounding. That came up a couple times today. Just make sure you're grounded and in the earth. And even if you were this lone tree, know that you would have all that you need. You see, the tree's not dead. It's alive and it has the light. Okay, flower power. I'm ready if you're ready. It's been a powerful day. All right. So, flower power. Animation continue. Oh. So we're finally going to Egypt today. I want you to know they're showing me that you were awake during the Egyptian time. And you were attempting to figure everything out. You did not understand. And I'm not getting a specific experience of which life or which period, because it's not necessary for the message. But the message is you were confused. And they're saying that's not the right word. You would wonder if something was playing a trick on you, what you saw, and then what you knew was at least the truth of that time, and they didn't come into harmony. And yet you knew you could not speak of it. So this is from times in life where you've held quiet. Isis comes here for you. That you could not speak, and yet you could see. I could not speak. For he did not know what that would do. For in that time, challenging the higher realm was not a possibility. So, somewhere in this life, you must now be holding on again for it to come up here. And even if it's to yourself, to not own that gift of perception that you have, but it's like you really didn't know what to do with it. And perhaps the main thing to learn to do with that, what you see, is to check yourself. We can't be always bothered about others. We must first see where that is reminding us within ourselves, because that is what patterns do. They are a mirror to our own inner condition. So as we sit here and we can see Egyptian times, we can feel there's absolutely no speaking about anything that you did not understand. And yet today, I would hope that you are willing to question and to go to discover answers. And it all be within yourself. My teacher always taught me you get validation from 2 to 3 places for every truth you speak. But you see, you had no way to do that for you at this time. But today you do. So that throat energy is going to shift if you listen to this message and begin to things that you question, find the answer. But you must find it 2 or 3 places. But there are those who write things, and that's not always so. I understand because I know. So a new journey, a new piece to your journey and who you are. And then your name, Flower Power, can possibly be ignited. Many blessings to you. You're welcome, Margie. Felt like a very powerful day. Now I'm going to pull out another card. So I'm not a card reader, but I guess I'm a card puller. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Are you all ready? It's kind of like the other one. Visualize. How about that? All the light that's moving up through that whole channel and empowering that third eye to be willing to see. You're welcome, Chase. So Flower Power, did you like your message? This was beautiful. Very interesting. Good. All right. I guess we're reaching that time where I have to go on. You have to go out and live your day and have joy and happiness and movement and get those feet walking on your divinity and seeing how fulfilling you feel at the end of the day in every way. It can be wonderful. So I'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be a surprise. So I'll see you at 11. Many blessings. And she's saying yes, she did enjoy it. All right. Many blessings. Thank you all. You give my heart joy. Thank you.